FEMA assistance. Keeping up with your health screenings is important, especially when detecting cancer. Early screening is key when detecting cancer because the sooner you catch it, the easier it could be to treat. Usually screenings begin with your primary care doctor. They can do tests and evaluate you to see if you need to seek further treatment options. Having a health check can be scary for some, but with new advances, some tests and cancer screenings can be as simple as a blood test. It is best to express your concerns regarding your anxiety or symptoms to your doctor so they can find the best way to treat you.
Anxiety is normal, right? So everybody has a little bit of anxiety. There's a lot of fear when it comes to testing, and that's why we don't really encourage testing outside of the recommended screenings, right? So unless you're having symptoms, there's no reason to start breast cancer screenings 10 years earlier.
If you have any concerns or curiosity about specific testing, talk with your doctor and see what options are available to you. For women, Memorial Health System also emphasizes the importance of routine breast cancer screenings. Annual mammograms starting at 40 are encouraged for early breast cancer detection, especially if you are considered high risk. Routine screenings can help develop plans for those with family history or genetic risks. Washington County Harvest of Hope has named Shannon Boone as its new executive director.